I'm gonna take a short break from all the social media stuff because I realize there's a serious lack of infrastructure when I make any kind of content. And I want to be able to have a place of checks and balances. I want to have HR, and I want to be able to have people communicate discomfort in a way that's comfortable to them, and where they don't feel like their emotions or what they're doing.
If you asked an average teenager who their favorite influencer was at any point over the past few years, there's a pretty high likelihood they'd say it was David Dobrik. Dobrik, 24, is a YouTuber with 18 million subscribers, best known for his slice-of-life vlogs where he parties with his fellow quasi-famous friends and pulls pranks with celebrities, resulting in videos with baity, all-caps titles like "Can't Believe This Happened," "Emotional." As far as I know, this is not an actual title, but it could be. It's not difficult to pinpoint what made him so beloved. Dobrik plays the role of the approachable guy who's buddies with all the popular kids but still seems like a good person. The Nick Carraway of the Gen Z influencer world. David Dobrik, every controversy against the YouTuber explained. That is, until you start rewatching some of Dobrik's videos. After a while, his vlog squad could look less like an organic group of friends and more like a cast of characters suffering from severe Stockholm syndrome. The pranks Dobrik and his crew pull start seeming more like exercises in stretching the limits of consent. And over the past year or so, he's faced far more serious allegations than general YouTube-style tastelessness. YouTuber Seth Francois spoke about the racist situations he was forced into as the only black member of the vlog squad, from being the butt of jokes about watermelon to blackface. Then in February, he discussed the time that he was pranked into making out with a man he didn't consent to. He says he now considers it sexual assault. Also in February, former Vlog Squad member Nick Kaswani revealed on a podcast how he was continually mocked for his dwarfism and treated like a punching bag during his time with the group. The most damning allegation yet came last week when Insider published a story of a woman who says she was raped by Vlog Squad member Dom Zaglatis, aka Dirt Dom, during a video shoot. In 2018, college student Hannah, a pseudonym, went with a group of friends to an apartment to film a video with the crew, and what unfolded was an all too familiar scene. Hannah, who was 20 at the time, says that she became so incapacitated with alcohol supplied by Vlog Squad members that she could not consent to sex. She and a friend went into a room with Zaglatis where he allegedly had sex with her while other members of the Vlog Squad listened outside. The resulting video, entitled "She Should Not Have Played With Fire," and portrayed as a threesome plot, was deleted after Hannah objected to it, but not before it reached 5 million views. Hannah describes the feeling like she had to play a part for the sake of the Vlog Squad's content. It was very much an environment where it felt like saying no was not okay, she told Insider. It felt like from the moment we came there was an expectation that they were doing us a favor and we had to give them content. They were verbally like, "Why aren't you guys being fun? Do something sort of sexy." It's not the first time the Vlog Squad has been described this way. Francois, the black former member, said in a podcast that he was always fearful of being seen as a curmudgeon if he wasn't willing to be game for a video. It was an unwritten thing where you all see a pattern of people saying, "Yo, I'm uncomfortable with this," he said. All of a sudden, they disappear and they're not in videos anymore. The reason it sounds familiar is because it's applicable to nearly every toxic workplace in any industry. The risk of potential exclusion is made out to be worth the price of staying silent. But there's something unique to YouTube culture, where the idea of consent is inherently blurry. I'm reminded of the recent conversation I had with former Vlog Squad member Trisha Paytas, where she told me about how she'd been in a relationship with fellow member Jason Nash on and off for about 2 years, but the terms of the relationship were never defined. Instead, she was publicly referred to as his girlfriend in videos but was never quite sure how much weight the term actually held. It's a common arrangement for vloggers who make content about their lives but who embellish or shield certain aspects for the sake of building a consumable narrative. Ultimately, Paytas says she was pushed out of the group and a relationship when she was no longer useful for the squad. All of this gets lost on camera though. It seemed like I had a super fun night with these famous vloggers, basically, which is not what happened. Hannah said of the video she ended up in, Every single person that I know is messaging me, "You were in David Dobrik's vlog, that's so cool," or "Oh my god, I saw the vlog you were in." I also think there's a connection to an extremely popular couple's recent announcement. Mike and Kat Stickler, a married couple who have 5.4 million followers on TikTok, tearfully announced their separation this week. To anyone who watched their lighthearted skits and Dobrik-esque vlogs, there was plenty of pranking my wife content. The news came as a shock, yet in a deeper dive, the underlying tensions of the marriage could theoretically become visible in their impressions of one another or their passive-aggressive sketches about married life. It's impossible to deduce what led to the problems in their marriage, and it's none of our business anyway. But when people's normal lives are turned into consumable storytelling with clear narratives that allow for zero nuance, those around them can end up getting hurt. No one should feel like they have to play a role they never signed up for, especially not for someone else's clout. In an episode of YouTuber couple Ethan and Hila Klein's H3 podcast that aired on February 5th, 2021, Nick Kaswani, another former Vlog Squad member, shared a similar sentiment. Kaswani lives with a rare form of dwarfism that's left him blind in one eye, and he frequently felt mocked by the Vlog Squad for his disabilities. He said on the podcast, "I felt worthless being in those videos. I was like, dude, why am I even like here? What's the point in my existence? Because I was just treated like this punching bag." This was followed by YouTuber Trisha Paytas, who, on February 16th, 2021, claimed on the H3 podcast that Dobrik hid in her room and filmed her naked while she had sex with Jason Nash, her boyfriend at the time. She said this was all without her consent, though Nash was aware. Paytas added that she asked Dobrik not to post the video he filmed of the incident, titled "I snuck into their hotel room, surprise," though it's still online and pulling in views. In a recent Vulture profile, she said she has been experiencing PTSD since her time spent with Nash and Dobrik. Dobrik made his first apology video before the scandal surrounding him really blew up. In a podcast episode titled "Auditioning for SNL," he apologized for his past behavior without referring to any names or specifics, and was criticized by fans for offering up nothing more than a superficial sorry. After the explosive Business Insider report was released many months later, Dobrik made another apology on March 16, 2021 in a 2-minute video titled "Let's Talk." He went on to advise viewers that when creating content that you're trying to get viewership out of or you're trying to get laughs out of, really take a moment and look at where the jokes end and where the feelings begin. Dobrik concluded that he will be taking a break from social media for the foreseeable future, adding that he hopes to instill more infrastructure in his content moving forward, while also being a human being and taking his friends' emotional well-being into consideration. As of yet, no charges have been filed, while the anonymous woman in Business Insider's report said she has not spoken with police and has yet to make further statements since Dobrik's apologies. In an episode of YouTuber couple Ethan and Hila Klein's H3 podcast that aired on February 5th, 2021, Nick Kaswani, another former Vlog Squad member, shared a similar sentiment.